Alright, the lowdown is finally out. Not the banner itself necessarily, but we definitely know officially who is in the banner for the Yoimiya banner coming up for, I believe, Tuesday. So, we're going to be talking about, of course, the star of the banner, Yoimiya, but not only that, the 4 stars that are going to be in this banner here, which is Diona, Sayu, and of course, Shinyan. Shinyan, the rock star, I guess you can say. Anyway, so before we go into the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out, and I highly appreciate it, guys. It really does affect the channel for anyone on YouTube, really. So really do appreciate it if you guys take your time to do so. This is gonna be, I'm gonna say right away, pretty exciting for me because I've been waiting for Yoimiya for a good while now, ever since I known about Yoimiya, of course from the official information. Anyway, because you never know if those leaks are fake or not, but anyway, you never take those too seriously. Yoimiya, ever since I've known about this character, seen her and all that, I've grown to really love her design. I do like her personality that's been represented in the game so far with the new update in Inazuma. I like her her Kansai dialect in the game when you put it on Japanese dub. So I think that's a really cool thing that they added, and she has the same voice as Rin Tosaka. So I think that's a really cool thing. You kind of do hear it aside from the dialect that she has, the Osaka tongue, if you will. So, but anyway, enough about that. I think overall though, this banner is pretty good as a whole. I'm gonna be honest. We do have two 4 stars that are pretty promising. I don't know about Sayu's abilities or anything like that, but I know that she turns. But I'm essentially talking about the ball that she turns into. That's her skill essentially. So if you want to get around, just on the map, I think you can use this as a way to just get around places faster without burning stamina as much. I know that you can not be interrupted as much depending on what you do with it. You have to hold the button or hold the skill in order for that to happen, I guess. And then when you do just press it, it's a little different, I guess. So you roll forward for a little bit, and then you do the whirlwind kick, is what it's called. And then when you hold it, obviously, I think you go greater distances and you do a stronger whirlwind kick. And from what it looks like here, the hold version of this skill can trigger elemental absorption. This skill has a maximum duration of 10 seconds, enters cooldown once its effects end. The longer Sayu remains in her wind wheel state, the longer the cooldown. So as in a Nemo unit, she will have to work with other elements, but that in turn will make things interesting because the absorption and also the Anemo plus whatever element reactions tend to be pretty good. So I think Sayu is gonna be a pretty interesting character. Her ult, I'm definitely not sure how it works. Besides the healing part, I mean, she has an AOE not only attack, but she does heal her party members, within the area. So she has an AOE heal and she has an AOE attack. So I think it's pretty cool, and this is going to be based off of Sayu's attack, so a little similar to what someone like Chi-Chi can do. You have to base her healing off of her attack, so you definitely want to stack those attacks in order for her healing to be more effective. So I definitely would make her, for me, a support unit rather than a DPS unit, even though yes, she is going to be running more attack likely, along with more Anemo damage because of her attacks. But maybe if you just be better off just stacking all the attack for the sake of more heals, and then maybe healing bonus, I don't know. She's not out there yet, so I'm just going off of what I kind of know. But anyway, it says also here that if the nearby characters is above 70%, it will. So her ult really involves with not only a AOE attack with of course Anemo damage or Nemo. It also heals the party members, nearby party members. It looks like whoever's on the field essentially. So you definitely can use this during a party with friends or something like that. So she probably seems like a good sort of hybrid healer or support, along with that animo reaction support. So of course, again, the healing is based off of her attack. So definitely want to give her more attack percentage when you take that into consideration. There's something about the Muji Daruma, and it says at specific intervals, Daruma will take one of several actions based off of the situation around it. One of them is if the HP of nearby characters is above 70%, it will attack a nearby opponent, dealing animo damage. If there are active characters with 70% or less HP nearby, it will heal the active player with the lowest percentage left. Interesting. So it's kind of like with Bennett. So if you stay in a circle for Bennett's ult, your HP will heal up until it's 70% of the max HP of that character. Kind of the same deal here. If you are above 70%, the Dharma will go ahead and attack the nearby opponent. And then lastly, it says if there are no nearby opponents, it will heal active characters nearby, even if they have 70% health or more. So interesting. So as long as there are no enemies or anything like that, it will definitely heal the characters, and if there are nearby opponents, then it will attack. So pretty interesting kit overall. So if you want something interesting, I would definitely go ahead and roll on for Sayu on the Yoimiya banner. Otherwise, Diona is pretty good with that AoE heal, along with that ice damage support. So if you want to take some ice and follow up with a pyro reaction, thus having melt, which is still really good. Diona is definitely a really good support unit along with those heals, and she provides shields, which is pretty good. When you do level her up, her passives allow for that shield to increase movement, so that is a little helpful. It's not like super fast or anything like that, but every little thing helps when it comes to movement. So it does feel good to have that little buff when you have Diona's shield up. Xinyan, a little weaker when it comes to being a shield character. I think you can have her more as a DPS character who happens to have a shield along with that. I would think the shield as a secondary thing and just use her as a DPS unit. She is based off of physical damage, so kind of like Razor and Eula. So you definitely want to focus more on physical damage. If you do want to go for Xinyan just for her looks, her appeal, and anything like that, if you like her sort of tomboyish rock and roll, not rock and roll, but rock sort of vibes and stuff like that. If you like her appearance based off of that, then I think you could go for her. She's a pretty decent DPS unit. You can use her for the game. I don't know about the Abyss, but you can definitely make it work. You definitely have to have a pretty good artifact set for her. Having Bloodstained Chivalry or anything like that, as long as it ups her physical damage. So keep that in mind, or at least I would. So back to Yoimiya, I definitely would like to roll for her. Spoilers, in case you didn't know already. I definitely really like her appearance, just that alone. I think I do like her hair color, her hairstyle, just that big rope bow she has on her back, it has that like Japanese look to her, that Japanese outfit. The bandages really do help that sort of appeal. Her kit is pretty good too as a DPS unit. Really makes her a scary looking pyro bow user. From the chance I had to use her from the story, one of her side quests allow her to do that. Minor spoilers, but somewhere in there you can play as her for a little bit, and I pretty much used her that entire segment as much as I could, and she is just fun. I love her animations. I love her sort of acrobatics and her aesthetics when she attacks as well. The effects that she has on her attacks is really cool. Definitely running a Crimson Witch set is definitely the safe way to go. But there's probably more discoveries to have with this character, I'm sure. Someone's probably going to make her, I don't know, a physical damage dealer, I guess, maybe, just to mess around with her. Then, the Inazuma artifact sets, any of them will probably work for her, especially the one with the recharge set, so that her all can go off pretty often. But the other one, the one that focuses just on attacking in general, I think that definitely would work as well, because I think her skill alone would make her a pretty good like damage over time kind of unit, just constantly machine gunning down on the units with that fire. And I think it definitely would make her scary that way. The charge attacks are really cool as well, especially when you do use the skill along with it. I believe it marks them as of some kind. It does something different for sure. And I think she kind of works like someone like Hu Tao, where you can activate it and then you start doing pyro damage, and then when you switch Yoimiya off the field, it deactivates her skill. Just like Hu Tao. When you do use her burst, she can leave the field, and anyone else who attacks will activate the effect of that mark. So I think that is really cool. She kind of works like a DPS unit, and it also can work like a support DPS unit as well. So she has that little hyper thing going on, which makes it all the more interesting for her, for me anyway, as just a gameplay bait, just off of her gameplay. Yeah, so on top of her looks, I really like what she has for her kit, and I think she's gonna be a really cool unit to have overall. She's gonna be fun. Maybe she might not be explosive when it comes to that, but like kind of she won't be like a nuke. I don't think, but then again, people can be crazy and have crazy luck when it comes to good artifacts with the subsets or substats, and they can make her possibly into a nuke. I don't know, but I think overall though, she's more like a fire-based like machine gun with a cool looking like charge attack, which does something. And just based off all that, I definitely really do want her. Will I try to go for C1? Maybe. It's very, very tempting because her C1 sounds pretty good, which is the Oro's Blaze created by the Ryukun Soxy Frage. Kind of a weird name. Lasts for extra 4 seconds. Additionally, when an opponent affected by the Aurora's Blaze is defeated within its duration, Yoimiya's attack is increased by 20% for 20 seconds. That sounds pretty good if you ask me. So if you want that extra oomph in her attacks, if you want that extra little oomph in her skill, then definitely, yeah, I mean, it makes it all the better, right? So I really do hope I do get her though, because I am on the 50-50 pity. It's that way I don't spend as much gems and stuff like that, and save up for someone like Ball, because she also looks like a really cool unit as well later on. But for right now, Yoimiya is definitely the priority. If I don't get her from the 50-50, I definitely have to dump the rest of the gems and wishes into this banner as well. So, but overall, point being, I'm very excited for this banner. I cannot wait for Tuesday, and I hope you guys are too. And for anyone who does want to roll on this banner, I say it's a pretty good banner. There is one character that is a little pretty decent, but there could be better choices. But hey, rotation wise, Shinyan is fair, I guess, to have, and she is cool from the character appeal and stuff like that. So if she can work. It's just that you definitely have to pump a little more stuff into her just to keep up with the rest of the units, I guess, or 4 stars at least. But otherwise, though, you can roll on his banner for the rest of the units, of course, with Yoimiya, but also for Diona. She's really good support. And Sayu looks like pretty fun as well. So with the Anemo and all that, I'm likely gonna get Sayu anyway, so why not? So I'll have hopefully two new units in my roster for this upcoming update. So again, I'm definitely looking forward to this banner, Tapestry of Golden Flames, featuring Yoimiya, which is a character I really do want. So that's just my feelings on it, along with my sort of analysis on this entire banner. I think it's pretty good. Not the best, but because it has Yoimiya, I'm definitely going to roll on it anyway. So, and also there is Sayu for those who want that cute little hooded ninja girl. So there is that. So anyways, that's all I got for this video featuring the banner that's coming out for Yoimiya, along with Diona, Sayu, and Shinyan. Thank you guys so much. If you have any comments about what's been said in the video or anything about this banner, really, what are your feelings about it? Go ahead and leave it down below in the comment section. I wish you all luck for anyone who wants to roll on this banner. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Really helps out. Really appreciate it, because it really does affect the channel as well. So that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Again, good luck and best wishes. Sean out.